Peace, family. Welcome back. Peace of mind right here. We're out here at RaleighWrld Fest. Me and 7evenn already got to know each other behind camera. 7 is my number, as y'all know. 7, why don't you tell them, we can just start out. Like, what does 7 mean to you? Tell them what you just told me.
7 to me just really means completion. Like, it means joy, like the brightness that comes into a room for someone. Like, if they're having a bad day, like, I'm always bubbly. I'm that personality, like, to help someone out. And I'm a CNA, so I kind of have compassion in there. But 7 to me just means authenticity. Like, I want to be my most real self to people when I present.
And man, I was actually just talking to one of the homeboys out here saying that I think that's really the key to stop inflating so much pain, because when you're not being yourself, you're just putting a mask up. That's what a personality is. It's a mask that you're putting up. And I feel like when you get depression, it's because you're holding this mask up so much that you can't take it. So your spiritual self, your emotional self, your mental self is telling you, hey, let's put this down and just be you for a second, or maybe take a step back.
People underestimate it. People underestimate that so much, and all of those different categories matter simultaneously. It's not just one day I'm going to pick one, the next day I'm going to pick. You have to work for balance for each of them. And if you're not balanced mentally, physically, you're going to be off.
Exactly, and that's key right there. The fact that, I mean, they're all one. You can't, if you're physically off, everything else is going to be unbalanced as well.
Exactly.
But that's the thing. How do you as an artist try to preach that? Not preach. I don't want to say preach. How do you try to portray and manifest that message to the audience?
I honestly accept preach because I come from gospel. I was a gospel artist prior. So
there you go. There you go.
Honestly, by being relatable, I talk about things that most people go through. Like, it's more people that's been homeless. It's more people that's been cheated on. It's more people that's been in relationships where they question it. I write about all of that. So, like, I like being the relatable person that you don't have to really talk to me about it. You just know I understand from what I'm singing.
Exactly.
And that's how I like to present it.
Exactly. I think it's so important for artists to know how to relate to people through their trauma while simultaneously providing a safe space for healing.
And healing your own.
Exactly.
Because you can't preach to someone about something you haven't been through or are not trying to actively heal from. You're just going to be a hypocrite at that point. So.
Exactly. Well, let me ask you, 7. First of all, how do you feeling today at RaleighWrld Fest? How do you feel? How are the vibes looking?
It feels nice to be outside for a festival. I perform in so many closed-in venues.
Yeah.
And I also do pest control right now in my personal life, so I'm outside anyway,
Right.
So it's nice to be around people, like, in the air, good music, good company, food, fun, emotion eventually.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to see you on that stage. Let me ask you something though. Something I've been asking everybody today. So, as an artist, we tend to contemplate this idea of purpose a lot. What would you say that your purpose, 7, is for you personally, internally, and then how do you choose to manifest that through your music?
Honestly, I feel like my purpose is to help. I always am drawn to help. I'm a nursing assistant, so I help. Like, I get rid of people's bugs. Like, I sing to people about what they're going through. Like, I find different ways of how I can help someone, and it doesn't leave me without because I'm already set within myself. So my cup is not empty when I'm pouring out. I'm just granting you that. And I don't look for it back from anyone. It's just who I am. But people can mistake that for me, because they've been through their own stuff.
So, 7 just said something so powerful. She doesn't look for her purpose. She just lives through her purpose. She just is who she is. And that right there might have been the quote of the whole day. Don't look for purpose. Be your purpose.
Period.
Period, Pooh.
I always say, why fit in when you can stand out? Like,
exactly.
If you have the ability to do something different, why you just want to be like everybody else? Exactly. It gets old eventually.
Because that's our superpower. I think that the only difference between people, if you can name a difference, is the fact that some of us know we're aware of the God inside of us, and some of us just aren't. You don't know how grand you are. There's nobody out here like us. I think the ultimate mission for all of us is just realizing that it's not about becoming superhuman. It's about understanding that being human is super. And your superpower is the fact that nobody is like you.
And knowing who you are. And stop telling people you love them and you don't love you.
Isn't it crazy how it's really common sense?
Yeah, it's just very simple, but people make it hard.
Yeah.
And some of that is from trauma. Some of it is just, that's who people are. Genetics go into it. It's everything. So I just try to be kind to everybody because you don't know anybody's story. You don't know anybody's situation. And my way of being kind without feeling like socially anxious about it is getting on that daggone stage and singing some songs.
I know, that's right, baby. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I'm gonna ask you one more question. I'm gonna let you get out of here. I'm not even gonna ask you. I consider you a conscious artist. So, taking the conscious artist piece out of it, but specifically conscious, what do you think it means to be conscious, and how do you use that to manifest your art in your art form as a conscious artist?
I say to be conscious means to be mature. You can't still be in the same mindset you were 2 years ago and thinking you're going to improve in 2024. Like, you can't look in your rearview mirror if you're trying to drive forward. So conscious to me is like being mature enough to still acquire knowledge without just expecting it to come to you or thinking you know everything. Like, I can't stand that. You can learn every day.
Exactly.
So conscious is making a choice to learn, be open and available.
Yeah, and just share something with the people. That's something that I had to learn. I recently just got over a phase where I kind of thought I was invincible, but then God set me down. Literally, I had a car accident and I ran into a tree, and I really took it like God yoked me up like a son and said, "Come here, calm your fuck down and get your shit together." And that right there, I think, is necessary for people. But just understanding that, hey, you have to learn every single day. This life, you never don't know enough. Seek to be a learner every day and be a student. And just for me, just lead spirit first. Lead spirit first. Everything else will fall into place.
Yeah, and that exact moment that happened to you happened to me as well. So I know.
We gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. But look, guys, where can we find you, 7evenn, on social media? Do you have any music coming up?
Yes, I am working on music. I only have one song out right now because I'm fairly new to 7, but Instagram is the best place to find me at 7 Sounds. Honestly, if you type your number 7 and you see a girl with blue hair, it's me. It's me.
Simple.
No one else has it.
That's
I'm
awesome.
also on Facebook. My name is Ciana, Ciana, so you can find me there as well.
All right, tap in with 7, y'all. Peace, man.
Thank you.